Hello, everyone. Hope all of you are doing well and keeping safe. As all of us navigate the biggest challenge to humankind in the last 100 years, we cannot miss the impact of technology, especially cloud, AI, and machine learning, in helping us overcome barriers and moving forward in this new normal. Linear Square is a born in the cloud company using machine learning platforms to build SaaS products to address challenging use cases for enterprise across various industries. My name is Mohit Pandey, and I'm the co-founder and senior vice president for Linear Squared. I'm very excited to be amongst all of you here today. Let me tell you a little bit more about what we do. Let me share my screen. Developing scalable AI and machine learning-based solutions is complex for most companies. They do not have the resources in terms of people and infrastructure to build these solutions. This costs a lot of money, takes a lot of time, and is not a scalable way of solving many complex problems. Linear Square builds ML-based products which can be deployed across industries, trained on your own data at a fraction of the cost and in a matter of days. Our product Forecast Square provides highly scalable multivariate forecasting, taking into account not just a company's own internal data, historical trends, seasonality, etc., but also include the impact of external variables like weather, rainfall, holidays, seasons, macroeconomic trends, etc., to forecast accurate demand at the most granular level. This could be done across thousands of products which you may be selling with very high accuracy levels. Forecasting is a very old problem that businesses have grappled with for ages, but we think it's still broken. Organizations lose billions of dollars annually just because they are horribly wrong in being able to predict future demand. Retailers either overstock or run out of stock just because they are unable to forecast demand accurately. For example, if you're a retailer selling 1,000 products across 1,000 retail outlets, the most accurate form of forecasting is when you can forecast the demand of the product by outlet, which means you have to create 1 million forecasting models, which is a tall order for any enterprise, no matter what size you are. And add to that external elements like weather, pricing, discounting, marketing spends, etc. Estimating demand becomes a highly complex exercise. Our product Forecast Square allows you to build tens of thousands of multivariate forecasting models in a matter of minutes and hours. You can build models taking in account your own company's data, layering it with any amount of external data, which can influence the demand for your product. Targeted at business users, you can start building highly accurate, complex forecasting model in a matter of few clicks, getting very high levels of forecast accuracy. The thousands of forecasting models build and calibrate automatically with no need for manual intervention. You can forecast with multiple frequencies at daily, weekly, or monthly levels. The system selects the best models across hundreds of model choices for your specific use case, training them with your specific data. Hence, the models are not generic and they are very accurate. You can do different kinds of scenario plannings and what-if analysis to see the impact of different parameters on your forecast. For example, you can see what could happen in the future should you change your price, or if there's more or less rainfall, or if you increased your TV ad spends, etc. Forecast Square runs off the Microsoft Azure cloud, and hence it is very highly scalable, cost-effective, and secure. The use cases are many. If you're an e-commerce company, you could forecast your number of daily carts by city or daily demand for products at warehouse level. If you are a pharmaceutical company, you could do highly accurate demand forecast at distributor or even outlet levels. And you could do inventory optimization at all levels, avoiding both overstocks and out of stock situation. To give you a quick overview of the product, I would like to introduce my colleague, Dr. Sankar. The CEO co-founder and chief data scientist of Linear Square. He would take the next 3 to 4 minutes to show you the product in action. Sankha is a PhD in statistics and data science and has significant industry experience. Over to you, Sankha.
Thanks, Mohit. Hi, everyone. I'm Sankha. I'm the CEO of Linear Square. I'm also the chief data scientist. So let me talk a little bit more about our product philosophy and the technologies we are using to develop our products. As Mohit said, what we are essentially trying to offer is machine learning driven applications that solve key business problems. These applications can obviously be consumed through a web portal. To offer machine learning as a service, we need our applications obviously to be very user friendly, even for a non-technical user. And thousands of users should be able to use our services concurrently. That is why we work on a minimalistic product design principle that tries to minimize the touch points between our application and the user. And that is precisely why we have selected a microservices architecture. So right now we have two applications at Linear Square, and we pretty much use the same microservices architecture across both the products. If we look at our front end is pretty much implemented using React JS / JavaScript, and the API layer is developed using Node. And both this front end layer and the API layer is very product specific. But if you look at our back end, we call our back end as the Unified Solution Framework, or the USF. Now this is where all the algorithms actually sit, and pretty much that algorithm layer is developed using Python. And the idea is we try to maintain the same algorithmic layer across all our products, and that's precisely why we call it the Unified Solution Framework, or the USF. All these layers have multiple microservices which are deployed as container services in Azure. Some of these container services obviously require scaling as per customer demand, and that is precisely why we have deployed them in Kubernetes using AKS. Now, let me share the high-level architecture for Forecast Square, which is one of our flagship products. As you can see, the customer access Forecast Square through a web browser. This is a secure SSL connection as we bring customer data to our application for algorithmic processing. We are also using Azure Load Balancer in the process of connecting to AKS. During the login process, the customer is directed into the admin front end, and they are authenticated via the identity manager, as you can see. The data ingestion happens through the front end in our standard mode of deployment and is stored in the data manager. Now, message queues are also an important component in this architecture, which allows us to temporarily store the data and process them asynchronously. Once the data is ingested, the customers can build thousands of forecasting models rapidly. This is where we leverage Kubernetes and AKS. One of the key benefits of using AKS is the ease of administration in comparison to other cloud providers. In AKS, automatic scaling of pods and VMs provide necessary elasticity in our services while optimizing the cost. Let me talk a little bit about the reliability aspects of our application. We are using Azure Managed Disk to store all our data in microservices for better reliability. Data backups also happens through Azure Recovery Vault, but cluster backups are actually done through a third-party tool called Velero. At the same time, we use Azure monitoring services as well to ensure application availability, and we ensure that we achieve our agreed service targets. In addition to ease of deploying our services in Azure, all our developments also happens through Azure DevOps code repositories. As you can see, linear squared engineering and data science teams push their artifacts to the Azure Container Registry. We also have a rigorous CI/CD process implemented through Azure DevOps pipelines, and recently released Azure multi-stage pipelines are also in use in the process of deployments to Kubernetes. Now, since Azure provides all the features we need under one umbrella, we managed to start our development process much faster, and it was a seamless exercise for us. And there is one last thing I want to mention, that is the amazing support and technical advice we get from Microsoft. Frankly speaking, they have got us from quite a few pretty tight situations over the past several months. And I would like to thank Azure support team on behalf of my entire tech team actually. In summary, as a cloud native product company, we use multiple Azure services for both our deployment and development processes. And this has made our journey as a startup much more easier, and it has actually been enjoyable.
Hope all of you got a good idea about how easy it is to build machine learning based complex forecasting and inventory models, which are highly scalable and very accurate. Please do reach out to me on mohit@linearsquared.com if you need to know more. I would love to have a chat with you. Do also follow us on LinkedIn and Twitter to get to know what's happening in the world of AI and ML and the different use cases of scalable and accurate forecasting. I personally also tweet with the handle Mohit_Pandey, that is MOHIT_PANDE on Twitter. Do feel free to follow me. Do visit our website, linearsquared.com, to know more about us and our products and to request a free trial. We would be very happy to engage with you and build a solution for your use case. Thank you very much. Do enjoy the rest of the sessions. Goodbye.